Hello, Falcon fans, and welcome to Falcon Weekly here on BGSUFalcons.com. Joined, as always, by the head coach of the Bowling Green Falcons, Bergeron. Coach, first of all, thanks again for joining me. And this weekend against Clarkson, a tie and a win. Can you just assess the two games and how you think the team performed?
Well, again, I thought there was probably some inconsistent performances, both individually and collectively. Overall, I thought it was fine. Friday night, what I did think we showed was a little bit of resiliency. They scored, fairly early, I think, and we were able to come back twice from 1-goal deficits, and we had our opportunities. I mean, they probably had the better of the play in overtime and at parts of the third period. I thought we had chances. We had some flashes of good play, come away with a tie. Saturday night, we obviously got off to a great start, 5-1 lead. There was a turning point there in the second period, I thought, where we had a goal called back because of a penalty, which would have made it 6-1, and then we gave up kind of a soft goal to make it 5-2 going into the third. And obviously we didn't finish the third period the way we were hoping to and the way we wanted to, but we ended up hanging on for a win. And as far as we're concerned, a win's a win, and we found a way to do that. And you tell me last week that we're going to get a tie and a win on the road in Clarkson on a big weekend for them. I would have taken it for sure. So the coach in me says there's always work to do, but ultimately we were happy with the weekend.
And to talk a little bit about the goaltending this weekend, Tommy Burke playing on Friday and Chris now playing on Saturday. Obviously, with 2 games under each goaltender's belt right now, the evaluation is still going on.
Yeah, I thought Tommy, and they both made big saves. There's no doubt about that. To me, they were saves that we expect our goaltenders to make, but they still made them. The only thing that's a little bit concerning is just that soft goal. There was what we felt, and I talked to Tommy about this. One soft goal on Friday, and I thought the second goal on Saturday night was a soft goal, and it shouldn't have created a whole lot of momentum change at 5-2, but it did. And those are pucks that we expect our guys to have. They're making the big saves. They're coming up when we need them to, when we kind of break down, if you will, defensively. But we'd like to really eliminate those soft goals, and I think ultimately those kind of goals come up and grab you. And I know that's the focus of our goaltenders is not to allow that to happen. They're working really hard. With all of them having played 2 games right now, and from a record perspective, Berkey's probably, he's the only one that doesn't have the 2 wins. I don't necessarily know if that paints the picture. It's still evolving. You're going to see Scholl Friday night, and it's his turn in the rotation. It's an ongoing process, and we'll see how it continues to evolve.
Now, looking a little bit at offense, the line of Pierre-Luc Mercier, Matt Polkamp, and Kevin Dufour has really been producing. What can you say about the way that they've really come together in these past 2 weeks?
Well, I think producing is right. I mean, they, like I've said before, they're really good buddies, and there's chemistry there, and you can see it. And right now they're getting rewarded for that. So there's hard work there. There's purpose to what they're doing for the most part. And when you've got a guy like DeSalvo out and Brent Tate out, you need guys like that to be stepping up. And then hopefully when those guys come back, they'll continue, and we'll really have the depth up front that we're looking for offensively. So they've been consistent, obviously, and they've been producing, so that's a good thing. And their challenge, like anybody else's, is to stay consistent and continue on the pace they're on. And that obviously is easier said than done.
And this weekend, taking on Minnesota State, the first WCHA game at home this year for the team. And what did you say about the team getting a chance to play Minnesota State again after last year getting eliminated by them?
Yeah.
Some sort of redemption?
No, I don't look at it that way. Minnesota State was picked to finish first in our league, and deservedly so. They've been in the national tournament 2 years in a row. They're a team we're trying to be like, quite honestly. I think we developed a little bit of a rivalry last year. We're playing 4 games in 3 weeks, and 3 of those 4 games going to overtime, and then facing each other again in the final 5, as you say. But this isn't about redemption for last year. This is about facing a very difficult opponent in our building, a team that we have a bunch of respect for, and I think a team that has a bunch of respect for us. I think it's going to be a hard-fought, back-and-forth series, and ultimately the team that executes better the team that plays better on special teams is going to win. That's no different than any other weekend, but as you said, we are home for the first time in WCHA play. The last home game we had, the students were not in town, so we're expecting the bleacher creatures and all the students to be crazy, as well as the community to come out and see us play. We haven't been home for a bit, so we're looking forward to it.
All right, Coach. Good luck this weekend, and thanks again for joining me.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.